everyone, this is a Math OD2 video 3.4 Introduction to Polynomials. In the first video in this series, I identified and distinguished polynomials from other functions. In my second video, I used substitution to evaluate polynomials. In this video, we will identify and combine like terms in polynomials. So the first question we need to answer is, what is a like term? What does that mean? And the answer is that like terms have to contain the same variable, and that variable has to be raised to the same exponent. So let's work through a few examples and see if we can figure out if two things are like terms. So for example, x and y. Are those like terms? Can they be combined through addition or subtraction? Okay, the answer is no, because x and y are not the same variable. So we cannot combine them. What if I had x and I had x squared? Can I combine those in a meaningful way? Okay, and they're the same variable, but they're not raised to the same power or exponent. So a lot of people struggle with this. So I want to kind of expand on this idea a little bit, working with numbers. So some people want to say that x plus x squared is equal to, for example, they want to add these exponents and argue that this is equal to x to the third. Okay, again, I'll write here that this is not true so that you don't get confused. But if you're ever think that something is true mathematically and you're not sure, you can always use this technique of putting numbers into an equation to prove to yourself whether or not something is true. So for our example, let's just let x equal 1. That's a very simple example. It's easy to work with. So I have 1 to the first power plus 1 to the second power equals, and we'll put a question mark here, 1 to the third power. Okay, so this gives me 1 plus 1 equals 1, which is 2 equals 1. Okay, and obviously we can see very, very clearly that that is not true. So again, if you're ever unsure about what constitutes like terms, just do this little test in the margin of your paper, okay, and you will realize, okay, it can help you remember that when we add variables with different exponents, there's really nothing we can do. Okay, we cannot combine them because they are not like terms. Okay, so let's go through a few more examples of things that may or may not be like terms. Okay, what about 2 plus x? Are 2 and x like terms? So the answer is no. Okay, and the reason is that the whole idea behind a variable is that this is a placeholder. Okay, we have no idea what x is. It could be 100, it could be 0, it could be 5/8, it could be any number, and we don't know what it is. So until I have more information about x, I cannot add it to 2. Until someone tells me exactly what the value of x is, there is nothing I can do with this expression. I just have to leave it alone.